So today we're headed to the unincorporated town of Dingess, West Virginia. This right here is the infamous Dingess Tunnel. If you're not familiar with it, we did a video on it a while back. I'll put it in the description if I can remember. If not, it is in our videos. But it has a very rich and bloody history. So the Dingess Tunnel is a mile long, and it used to be a train tunnel. It connects, well, outside here to the town of Dingess, and it used to be a bustling town, coal mining, railroad. It had brothels, bars, hotels, and I keep finding lots and lots of crime stories related to Dingess. But I've never actually checked Dingess out, the town itself. So we're gonna go in there and see if we can maybe find some remnants of what was, you know, maybe a graveyard. It's a very mysterious town, very, very out there. So that is our plan today. This tunnel used to not have any lights in it, but they spent a lot of money a couple years ago or so, put some in. I kind of liked it without. I mean, it's not like it's any safer with lights. There really isn't any accidents in here. You know, you just look, and if you see, you know, you see the end right there. If you see someone coming, you pull over, and vice versa. You don't just haul ass through there without looking. So some people come down and ghost hunt in here. A lot of people have died in this tunnel, building it, crime. They used to block off one end and rob people. There's a historic picture right here. How neat is that? But that is what we're going to be doing. And you get to come and enjoy it from the comfort of your home. It's a beautiful spring day here. And my ride awaits. My chariot awaits. Welcome to Dingess, birthplace of West Virginia's 23rd governor. So this is the three-way carryout. Does anybody know anything about this building? If so, leave it in messages. I know somebody out there knows. Someone out there used to go there. Bread, milk, like Bob Wellman.
What was it? 619. Looks like it's been that long since it was open.
Well, it's sure dilapidated a lot in that time, huh?
Yeah. What's it look like over here?
That wind feels good. All right, well, we'll go see what else we can find. We're just barely.
Yeah, you notice these? These are actually trees.
Oh yeah, that's neat. I feel like this building was established long before.
Yeah, this is an old.
So.
And now for those of you who may not know, this little area right here, Dingess, at one time, this was a bustling little metropolis. I mean, it was crazy. There was all kinds of activity here. It's more or less a ghost town now. It's a little holler. And there's a few old buildings, you know, dilapidated old buildings here and there. But I did want to show you this, since we're right here. I'm gonna read you something. That's a picture of the old tunnel, and you can see the guys when they were working on it. But Dingess, a post office was established at this place on September 24th, 1885 by Peter H. Dingess. Named for members of a pioneer family, Dingess owes its early growth to the rail and coal industries. Dingess was a boom town following the arrival of Norfolk and Western Railroad in 1892. Dingess was the center of a prosperous mining industry, including the Pearl Mining Company. By 1903, Pearl Mining Company had several mine operations working here. In 1890, a public school board had been established with nearly 100 pupils in attendance. By 1894. Around this time, it was reported that Dingess had 2 hotels, 8 boarding houses, 4 restaurants, 4 grocery stores, 4 sawmills, several physicians, including Doctors G.W. Tooley and L.T. Lohr, the historic Dingess Tunnel, that's it right there, right around that little curve, that's the Dingess Tunnel. The tunnel was the site of several train wrecks. The worst occurred inside the tunnel in September of 1899, which killed at least 5 individuals. Another wreck on June 6, 1905, killed 3 more. The Dingess Railroad Station stood a short distance from this spot at 12 Pole Creek Line, which ran from Lenore to Canova via 12 Pole Creek. This was largely successful. A significant portion of the line was remote from any other major populated region and was geographically isolated. This was, you know, well, duh, it's, you know, southern West Virginia. Y'all know how that is. Everything here is geographically isolated. To avoid the steep grades and sharp curves of 12 Pole Creek Line, Norfolk and Western made the decision to construct a second track along the Big Sandy River. That's what doomed this place here. Soon after the Big Sandy Line opened in 1904, the 12 Pole Creek Line became the unfavorable route and was no longer cost-effective to maintain, which drove Norfolk and Western to abandon this line through here altogether. It's fair to say that the opening of this new line along the Big Sandy River spelled the end of Dingess as a bustling railroad town. Within a decade, the mines here were abandoned and the population dwindled. The railroad ties were removed in late 1933. Okie L. Patterson, the 23rd governor of West Virginia, was born here and served as governor from 1849 to 1953. He is best remembered for his decision to locate the state's first medical school at West Virginia University at Morgantown. The story of Dingess encapsulates both the independence of the local economy and the coal and railroad industries, and the persistent complexity of a political and social networks in West Virginia. Interesting little article, isn't it? But like I said, this was a huge boomtown back in the day. I mean, this place, there was all kinds of people. You read, you know, the hotels and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, there's, well, you can see you can see there's not really, there's a historical marker there, you know, for the old tunnel, and just the little sign, and that's about it. There's not really much here as far as you know, noting the significance of the area and, you know, what actually happened here. You know, this was a major place for coal, put it that way. There was a lot of coal came out of this place, at a time when the country ran on coal and needed coal, and this place provided it. But like I said, it's really, really out there. You have to, you get there, you know. It's really out there. But
Look at that. That's super cool.
cemetery on that side too.
Where at?
Right back there.
Are you allowed to go up there?
Still open. Little teeny post office. Dingess, West Virginia, 25671. The post office is about 24 foot wide. About that long. That's the post office. It's about 24 by 24, something like that. Blue and white. That's all that matters. And it has mail. We just thought we'd stop here and show y'all that real quick. Little bitty post office.
Eastern Mingo Coal Company. Mine number 1. Minway Surface Mine.
Colmac, there's 3 of them.
Colmac. So this thing looks like it's been abandoned, this very expensive piece of equipment.
Big one in there.
It's got a flat tire and it's pretty much shredded up there.
That big one.
Huge.
You should see the trucks up here. Massive.
But I think this coal mine is not existing anymore. Well, thank you guys for joining us on our little trip to Dingess. And I hope you enjoyed it.
We appreciate you guys coming along. Hope we, you know, showed you some cool stuff today.
Till
Thank you
next
for watching.
time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.